Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to another Genshin Impact video. As the title and the thumbnail already shown, I'm going to be talking about constellations. Uh, we all know that there's a problem with the constellations. It has been here since the beginning, but as of late, with Shangli and with Tartaglia, we've seen that there is an actual issue with the constellations. So let's get into the problems with the constellations. The first and foremost problem: accessibility, especially with 5 stars. The thing is, you get a constellation for getting a copy of a character that you already have. With the gacha raids, it's so hard to accomplish. And the thing is that when you get a constellation, it actually says the character's name. So this is a Kaching's constellation activation material. Go to another character, for instance, Razor here. It says Razor's constellation activation material. So every constellation material that you get is character based. The second problem is the quantity. You need six, six of the same character that you already have. So you need to pull the same character 7 times in order to fully customize them. And then the problem that is on top of the mountain is that some constellations on many characters add to their kit. And I think that is the worst thing that you can do. Because when you have a character, you need to have the full kit available at all times. At C0, C1, C3, C2 through to C6, you need to have the full kit available. There's no excuse. A constellation doesn't need to add to their kit. It can enhance the kit, not a problem, but you need the full kit available. Now, let me discuss this. If you look at Kaching, this is my main. I love her. She's, in my opinion, the best example for a perfect character with a perfect start kit. So at C0, you have her E. You tap it. You tap it again. You just teleport to it. You have her Q available. Nothing special. You can aim your E. Nothing special. You have everything available here. Everything. Just the attacks are just the same. When you do your E, all the attacks are electro based. That's all at C0. So nothing gets added with any constellation. But if we go look at the constellation, we see that this constellation 1, after recasting your E, at the start point where you are and the teleported point where you arrive, you deal electro AoE damage. This is just extra damage that you deal. Not a big deal, okay? C2, normal and charge attacks have a chance to create elemental particle. Big whoop. That's nothing special. C3 and C5, they're all level up, so I will not go over those. C4, for 10 seconds after Kaching triggers an elemental reaction, her attack is increased. This is also not a big deal, because this just adds or enhances stuff that she does already. And I don't mind constellations like this, I really don't. And her C6 also just adds damage or just numbers to her existing kit. This is perfect for constellations because I can draw multiple Kachings and I will just make her stronger, not make her better, you know? But if we look at Xingqiu, for instance, at C0 you have 3 swords when you do his E. So I have a C6 right now, so I get 4 swords, but a C0 will get 3 swords. I'm not really sure. It's debatable. You still have the kits, you still summon the swords, but quantity over quality, I'm not sure. It's debatable. I'm not sure. But C2, it just extends the duration. That's good. That's good. Duration extensions, just numbers added, but then decreases the hydro resistance when an enemy is hit. This is something new. Your normal kit at C0 doesn't do this. So this is really iffy. The C4, whenever you're in your burst and you do your skill does more damage. That's fair enough. So his C6, whenever you're in your burst and you activate the first and second of his extra attacks, the third one will deal more damage and generate particles or generate energy. This is also fine for a constellation, just extra damage. So the only thing that bugs me is C1 and C2 because it adds to his kit. I don't really agree with that. Like C0 should already have all four swords, and C2 or C0 should already have something that decreases hydro resistance already. Zhongli, the biggest hot topic at the moment, is C1 will let you create another one of his big dong pillars. Because if I will recast it right now, the first one will disappear. The C1 will let you have both of them. The C2, whenever you do your burst, you will get a shield. Whenever you hold your E on Zhongli, you will get a shield. And whenever you hit someone with, that has Geo, you absorb it and then the shield is stronger. But whenever you do your Q, you will just get the hold E for free. It's just unacceptable, actually. It's really unacceptable. The C4 will extend the duration of the Q. I don't know how I feel about this. It, like I said, is just numbers. So, but it's the petrification that gets that's longer. I'm not sure. Maybe just have the damage increased and have the duration of the petrification standard at C0 at 6 seconds. That would be fun. And then here at C6, when the shield gets hit or when it breaks or something, 40% of the damage is converted into HP. So basically, you get protected, and your shield, when it decreases, your HP will increase. But it's just a trade-off from shield to HP. You're basically unkillable in this state. I don't know. At C6, your kit is unbelievably good, and at C0, don't get me wrong. At C0, Zhongli is pretty good in my opinion. I know that he can be better, but as a support, he's okay. He's fine. He's not at the Venti level, but he's fine, in my opinion. Also, another. I'll take this as the last one because I can go over all of these. But look at Klee here. Attacks and skills have a certain chance to summon sparks and deal extra damage. Fine. The second one, really don't agree with. Being hit by Jumpty Dumpty's mines decreases enemy defense by 23% for 10 seconds. It adds to her kit. C4. Whenever you swap to another character, she deals 555% attack as AoE pyro damage. I don't know. It's ridiculous. You really need to have a C4 Klee to do amazing damage. Like even one hit potential. So how would we start to resolve this? Or what is a possible solution for this? Well, to resolve the first issues, like accessibility, maybe not have all constellations be character specific. Like, let this be a constellation activation material of a 5-star grade. Like, just a 5-star constellation activation material. Then if I have a duplicate of a character, like now I have to have another chain before I can activate C3. But should I have a secondary Diluc then I just have a 5-star constellation activation material, and I could put it on anyone that I want. So I just need to pull a duplicate 5-star, and then I can upgrade anyone that I want. The same goes for the 4 stars. Just a 4-star constellation activation material. This might be far-fetched, but I think it's more honest work. Because if you, like me, if you have all 4 stars, I will have to draw, Chongyons here, but maybe I'll draw only Razors, or maybe I'll only draw Ambers when I want Diona, for instance. There's that would be a great thing. Like just normalized constellation activation. Another thing is you can buy characters in the
Come
shop.
on, traveler.
Characters only rotate each month. Why can't they do like weekly rotations? Because now you have to wait a month for new characters. Because I already have Barbara and I'm not investing in Kaya right now. But last month it was Bennett, and I had to wish so many times to get to 34 to actually get Bennett. So lowering the price would be something, but having a weekly rotating character tab here, that would be also something because it gets more accessible to people. People can save, and then when their favorite 4-star is in here, they can just buy it. Maybe also set 5 stars in here for double the price, maybe like 70 of these star glitters, and you can buy 5-star. I'm not sure how to do that, or if that's even possible, but I think that would also be great for accessibility because we need some other ways to get 5 stars. The last thing that would be the solution for a C6 character is just create a character at C6 and have that kit as your base, and then just put numbers in the constellation. Like if I have a Zhongli, I want I want to drop my burst. I want to get that shield. And when I get hit on the shield, I want to get healed. That should be base, in my opinion. That should be base. And then in these constellations, you can just add numbers. Like at the base, the healing might be just like what's this percentage here? 40% of incoming. So maybe base could be like 15%. And then it cannot exceed like 6% of the character's max HP. Something like that. And then the C6 can be like it just adds to toward 40 and toward 8% here. The base should have um, two geo constructs as is, but maybe the C1 can just increase the tick rate. Like I think it's 1 tick per second or 1 tick per 2 seconds, but then it can be 1 tick per second or 1 tick per half a second. That could be something really good for a C1. And the C2, well, maybe just increase Planet Befall's damage. Uh, Not sure. And yeah, the duration increase. I would just have a 6 second petrification at the start, and then Planet Befall. Uh, just keep it at 20% here. I'm not sure. Just have the C6 as base, because at child at C6, in my opinion, I I can't do much with him. I really cannot, because I like to be in his melee stance, but only his C6. Only his C6. When you're in your melee stance and you do your burst, then the cooldown is completely reset. You can just go to ranged, uh, put do some riptides, then go back to your E, rip them all out, and then have your Q again. You can just go in constant melee mode. This should be something in his basic kit, and do something else with the constellations. That's what I'm saying. Just have your C6 base in mind, and then put numbers in the constellation. That would be the best solution. It differs for each character. I know that it differs, but it's really important for people playing, for the community, to have something that they can be proud of when they pull a 5-star and do not have the resources to get new ones. Because I know that I'm I'm a dolphin. I put some money in this game. Uh, but I shouldn't feel like I need a C4 Zhongli to have him be good. I shouldn't feel like that. And I shouldn't feel like I need a C2 to get that shield when I do a burst. I shouldn't feel the need to, but I do. And I shouldn't feel the need to have a C6, because that would be so many dollars. But you do feel the need to have a C6, and that's not good. Like you should want a constellation only if you want to have extra damage number. Like I want to make this character stronger, not better. That's the one. That's the thing. I know I'm dragging this video for a long time. I just want to convey my thoughts clearly to you. I don't know if I missed something. Maybe I've been rambling a lot. What are your thoughts about this? What are your thoughts about the constellations? What do you want to be improved on the constellations? That's what I'm here to discuss with you. Um, because this is really getting out of hand. I can already see that the new 5 stars that are coming up will also have broken constellations, and people will start rampaging. Something needs to be done, and that's why I'm here to convey that message. I hope I did it correctly. I thank you for watching this video to completion, you absolute legend. I know I've dragged this out, but please leave a like if you did like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Also, join the membership because I have one awesome member, Young Heart. He's a member of the Big Brain Club. You can also become a member of the Big Brain Club by clicking the join button. Support the channel if you wish. You don't have to. It's all free. But the like would be super appreciated. This was Galaxy Brain Litchi. Have a good one.
Well, let's not break out the joy lube just yet. Draw.